Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, your enemies shall be of your own household. Your enemies shall be of your own household. Call halal yamla alahayanawa Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Back with another lesson. This just a quick hit. I don't want to make this too long. Something that's on my spirit. But as the title reads, man, your enemies shall be of your own household, your own family members, and we're entering a time, of tribulation. We're entering a time of the mark, the MOTB, the RFID, the C-HIP, where no man can buy or sell. We're entering a time of war. We're entering a time of pestilence and famine. It ain't gonna be no food. The only food is gonna be a worldwide famine. Lack of water, lack of food. You have all these preppers, that are prepping, trying to store up for 50 years and 20 years, and they got all these bug out places and bunkers and stuff like that. But and they got food stored up. That the food is for the elect, for the Lord's chosen, because the Lord told you that my servants shall eat and ye shall be hungry. My servants shall drink and ye shall be thirsty. So this is this is the period, this is the time that we're entering. It's the time of put up or shut up, man. To put up or shut up. You got a lot of these Israelites, they walk around, they got little crosses and stuff like that all on their chests, and pictures of so-called, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, and all these crosses in their houses, and these different Bible quotes and stuff like that around their homes. We're gonna see in this end time. We're gonna see in this end time, because division is coming. Division. Let me go here. I don't want to make this too long. Just a quick hit. But we in that time of put up or shut up. The Lord said, who shall rise up for me? Who shall rise up for me against the workers of evildoers, against the workers of iniquity? And this is to you tribes, man, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Out of his people, who is going to rise up? Who going to stand up for this truth? And the Lord is coming back with a reward. He's coming back with a reward for his elect, his chosen, and he's going to reward the wicked, the evildoers. And they're gonna be put to death, man. The wicked, and the Lord is going to, for out of his people, the elect, starting with the elect. And that remnant, those that stood up for the Lord and endured all the way to the end, the Lord, is gonna, he's gonna reward the elect with, Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect, Baba Kusha, but everlasting life, everlasting joy. The Lord told you, there are many mansions in my Father's house. So the blessing that we're gonna, that the elect gets, is gonna be beyond what we can ever imagine, beyond our comprehension. He said, the Lord told you, he said, I'm going to give you everything that you want, that your heart desires, but according to righteousness. Ain't going to be no waking up, trying to go to work, and ain't going to be none of that. Is far beyond what we can ever think, but what the Lord's going to bless for his chosen. What he got planned for eternity, everlasting peace and joy. And then you're not going to have to worry about nothing ever again for eternity. See, this is what's coming. But we have family members that don't believe that, and they are stuck in this world, and the division is coming. And You know, some of them are in our own household and even amongst our own families and stuff. So this is coming, man. Let me go here. I just got a few. I'm going to close out. Call halal Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. It says Matthew, and these are the words of the Lord. These are the words of Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. These are the words of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. These are his words. It says Matthew 10 and 30, Matthew 10 and 34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace on earth, but a sword. And what's that sword? War, famine, pestilence, destruction, man. This is what the Lord is bringing. It ain't gonna be no peace on earth until the real Hebrew Israelites, the Lord's chosen people, starting with the elect. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, the Hebrew Israelites, starting with the elect. It ain't gonna be no peace on earth until the Lord comes back, crushes his enemies, our enemies, you other nations, and restores his people back in that land, the tribes. That's when it's going to be world peace. That's when it's going to be, joy, and as far as for the tribes, man. Even amongst the world too. Because it tell you the trees even rejoice. But it's going to be everlasting peace, man. Everlasting joy, and a world peace. It ain't going to be none of no corruption or none of that. So this is what's coming, and you have all these other nations, and even a good majority of our people praying for peace, and it ain't gonna be none. The Lord said, he just told you, I'll read it again. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. And this is what is coming. War, pestilence, and famine. This is what's coming. Ain't no stopping this, man. Let me go here, 35. It says Matthew 10 and 35, and it reads, it says, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. 36, and a man's foes, your enemies, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. I'll leave it there. See? So the Lord said he come to set a variance against the father against his own son, and the daughter against the mother, her own mother, and your enemies, your foes shall be of your own household. And this is what's coming, because you wait till the famine, because there's a worldwide famine coming. There's no food. There's going to be very little food, and when that food get low, you're going to have cousin Brian and auntie Sheila, that got along and was so tight together. But in this end time is going to draw division, and ultimately the mark, the MARK, the RFID, the CHIP, when that mark gets implemented, it's going to separate parents and children. It's going to do all of that, man. These are the times that we're entering, and it's happening right now as far as the division amongst families and sons and dads, because you have family members, they half believe in this truth. They don't believe fully in this Bible, in the Lord's word. They believe what little it is and a little of that. The Lord told you, if you are lukewarm, he's going to spew you out of his mouth. And that's just for an example. It's just like you going to the restaurant and you ordering a plate of food and paying for it. You order some steak and mashed potatoes and gravy and corn and a few other things, and then they bring you out your food and it's damn near cold. You don't want that. You're gonna say, take that back. And that's the same thing with the Lord. He wants you on fire. He wants you all the way in. You're not gonna be able to fake this going forward, man. But the division is growing, man. The division is growing. It ain't gonna be no peace on earth until the Lord's people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, are restored back in that land of Israel, Jerusalem. Because Jerusalem is a people before a place. And those people over there, the Israelis, the Palestinians, those are not the Lord's people. Those are not. You have some of the elect, and you do have Israelites scattered amongst them that look like them. But the good majority of them, those are not the people, and that's not their land. So you have division coming on earth. You have war. You have pestilence. It's going to get to a point with these diseases and pestilence that's coming that you won't even be able to breathe your own daughter's air or go around your own son because they so sick. And the diseases are gonna get amplified. They're gonna get intense to where it ain't gonna be no cure for them. No drink. You're not gonna be able to drink no medicine or drink some orange juice or drink or something like that to prevent these to stop these diseases, man. And this is part of the sword, right along with the war and the famine. You know, so and the MARK. So the Lord gonna make a way for his elect in this end time. And you know, the division is coming, persecution, you know, betrayal. Your own family members betray you, your own cousin or own brother or mom, dad. This is coming. This is coming, man. See, the Lord is he's drawing the line in the sand, man. Who gonna stand up for the Lord? Who gonna stand on this word? See, who believes? And a lot of people, they're just intimidated and they don't want to lose what they got on this side. And it's going to be completely evident and clear, you know, in this end time, you know, who's going to stand up for the Lord. So you have all amount of tribulation coming. The betrayal is coming. And there's agents and spies and stuff out amongst the camps and those that are serving the Lord, Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, the God of Israel. And you're going to have that name in this end time. You're going to have the name Yahawah the Father, which means he is, and Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, the Savior, the Deliverer. You're going to have those names in this end time and believe in this end time, because all amount of betrayal and tribulation is coming. The division is increasing. So seek the Lord while he may be found. Shalom.